Alright, so this game is full screen, so I can't even fucking do shit. Can't even. How's your Bun? How's your homework going? Is it going okay? Is it going okay? Are you dying? Try not to. Okay. I mean, I have the game loaded up technically speaking, I can just start now. Ha 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 ha. But I need to send out all the things, you know, the notifications, the hey, I am live now playing this cool game. Like that. Yeah, exactly. Remember to fucking hydrate. Like, wait there. Let me, like, redeem something for myself. Quench my... This is for all of yous as well. Remember to quench your bloody thirst. To do all that jazz. Not like yesterday where we were fucking, like, getting tortured by Sonic the Hedgehog's, like, battle theme. Don't do that. To be honest, I nearly forgot that I was meant to be streaming today. And I was like, wait, I just assigned a new mod status. Yeah, exactly, Sonic. For those who don't know, Sailor Moon Curse is my alternative account. That I use for modding. So, there you go. When I was trying to reach affiliate, that was just me counting myself as an extra view. But I do watch my own content on my phone, so it's not that too far off the ball. No wonder I chose Malkavian and Vampire the Masquerade. I talk to myself all the time. I am mental. Like, that's not even me saying as an insult. Like, that is a genuine fact. Like, and I'm not afraid to, like, admit that. Like, that's just how it's gotta be, you know? I have problems. We all have some problems. You know, mental health. I'm always chill here. But in reality, I actually struggle really badly. I'm just sending out all the bloody announcements saying, hey, I'm gonna be playing this game. Like, I am very cool. You should totally play, like, watch me play this. Alright. I think I don't bother putting it on Instagram or anything like that because, like, not like anyone from there comes to watch. So I put on Blue Sky because sometimes people do, and then that's about it. We just vibing. The ad starts in like 1 minute. So I'm sorry for anyone. Yeah. I know you. I know you do. I know. All right. All right. That appears to be old Pepsi, so I can't. All right. Yeah. Hi. Okay. Hello. Let's get the game saying. But the real question is, will it work? Has it loaded or is it not loading? That is the real question. I can hear the music. This thing wants me to use keyboard and mouse? Nuh-uh. There we go. I have too much chaotic energy. I I have a lot of chaotic energy. Like, do I wait until how long is there left of the ad break, or does it not say? No. Wow. Doesn't say a shit. There you go. Wow. I'm very professional. You see? I have a cat. Not on me, but in the same room as me. So, like, I think that that's pretty cool. Ugh. I feel sorry for that bunny. Like, this is probably how fucking Coastal Bun Bun feels. Are the ad breaks over? Like, can I start? Or are they still going? Are they still going? Ad break ends in 50-something seconds. Okay. We'll just wait for that then. I have to keep on switching from, like, full screen to not full screen. To, like, keep, like, singing. So. 30-something seconds. We'll start then. Hey, I'm just looking in the fucking Discord. Right? And fucking Coastal Bun Bun posted a lovely image of the spring sale, 20% off. On alright. The ad breaks are over. We shall start this game again. Alright. Continue. Save slot 1. Did I get my bat summoned? That's what's happening? My bat's being summoned again. All the bats. I know, I love this game. It's such a nice little game about bats and vampires and I say little, it's probably not going to be little. Oh yeah, everyone has like 10 of those to redeem. I set it that way because, like, you know, my colony of bats are like, they were part of the crew, you know.
What should I work on? What incredible lab instruments.
Wow.
It's as if I'm looking into the future or reading a Jules Verne book. Let's take a look at the doctor's notes. I'm sure I can figure it out.
Wow.
Perfect. Now I should wait some time to check the results. They should be ready tomorrow, but if...
This music is so fucking dramatic. Like, boom, no, no. Wow. No, not better than the cyanic music.
Lizaveta.
Okay, bye.
Lisa, good to speak with you. Have you been well?
I'm very well, thank you.
Wow.
I'm so glad to hear it, my dear, especially after such a rough start. Would you like to share more over a drink?
By drink, do...
Up to you. I do pride myself on my Cabernet, but we have plenty of other options.
Cabernet.
A Cabernet then, please.
Of course. One moment.
The Cabernet.
Anything in particular you'd like to toast to?
Nothing comes to mind, I'm afraid.
To your good health, then. Now then, have you been settling in well? Is the doctor treating you properly?
Yeah. Yeah.
Indeed, he is.
Yeah.
Good. Siring comes with such responsibility. I worry sometimes people forget that. And with your entrance at the party. Still, if you ever need advice or a sympathetic ear, you can always come to me.
In this game, it means blood. I know that it is like actual like wine, but in this game, it's a nickname for blood, which I suppose, considering who I am, that is also, you know,
Thank
a good
you.
thing.
I will.
Oh, another customer. Quite busy in the salon today. Not that I'm complaining.
Yeah, it's
Apologies,
wine.
Lisa. Best for us to have a proper chat.
Of course, I understand. I'll see you around.
Wine.
Arben's clearly a worldly woman. I wonder what brings her to this town. I'll have to ask her next time.
I need, yeah, exactly.
What can I do for you?
What can you do for me? Tarot cards? I probably shouldn't be buying all this stuff. Wait there.
There you go.
Anything particular?
I know. Oh, but imagine that coffin though. I'm not gonna waste money. Okay, that's a stupid decision to do at the beginning of a game. Like, let's not do that.
This must be on a good sermon today.
More or less the same one as always. But then again, people don't usually go to the church expecting plot twists.
Well, at least it's good enough for someone to come more than once.
I suppose that's true. Forgive me. I don't believe I've seen you around here before. Are you new in town?
I arrived just a couple days ago.
Oh, in that case, let me welcome you to the town. My husband and I are relatively new here ourselves. My name is Anastasia, by the way.
Anastasia.
I teach at the quaint little music school down the road.
The music school
It's a
down the
pleasure to
road.
meet you. I'm Lisa,
Lisa. Music
a
school.
music teacher. That must be so rewarding.
It's true. When I see a spark of passion in a student, especially a child, it does make my day 1,000 times brighter.
Aww.
Do you play an instrument yourself?
I used to play fiddle when I was little. Not anymore.
Ah, that's a real shame. But trust me, it's never too late to pick up an instrument again.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind. The church choir here sounds remarkable. The tenor in particular is something else.
So I'm trying to untangle wires at the same
Doesn't
time.
it?
Nearly untangled. My brain decided to like focus on something else instead, so. Yeah!
I must admit, I didn't expect to hear something like that in such a small town.
I think I've nearly got them untangled now. I think. It's the ones for the headphones and the controller. My silly ass forgot to untangle them. I'll leave it like that for now.
I couldn't agree more. You have quite an ear for music.
I am that cool.
You sound surprised. Do I give off such a bad impression?
Oh no, it's just that I rarely meet anyone I have a lot in common with around here. Not anymore, at least. I'm sorry, it's time for me to head home. My husband is waiting, but perhaps you'd like to keep me company on the way back.
Who would refuse a stroll on such a nice summer evening?
Ayo. Ayo.
The tenor that you so precisely placed belongs to Father Mikhail. Father Mikhail has a true gift. His voice is unbelievable. I find it very difficult to listen when he speaks, or agree with anything he's...
Right, I'm gonna quickly, Settings. Settings! I can turn infinite blood on? I'm keeping it on! Wait, the dialogue autoplay.
says. But when he...
Wait, no, I'm turning the infinite blood off. I just want to... There we go.
sings, I just can't help myself.
It is frustrating when you can't deny the talent in a person you don't admire.
Isn't that the truth?
Wow.
So, are you planning to come visit the church yourself?
Definitely. I used to love the one back in my hometown. It was much smaller than the one here, but I still remember how huge it seemed when I was younger. I miss it.
Well, that's just lovely. It will be nice to see a friendly face in there. If I'm completely honest with you, I come there mostly to listen to the choir. The lights are off.
Is something wrong?
Nothing really. My husband. I don't think he's home yet. Well, It was such a pleasure to meet you, Lisa. Would you stop by my school when you have a moment? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And who knows, perhaps we can revive some of your old music skills. That never goes away, you know. Not fully.
Of course. I would like nothing more.
Splendid! We are open from Wednesdays to Saturdays.
I'll make sure to drop by. Have a good night, Anastasia.
Good night, Lisa.
The red means that we've literally just been invited into into a place. Not this place, but the other place.
Blocked. I should try again earlier in the day. That's one messy path. I'd rather wait for it to be tidied up.
Little bats.
What can I do you for? See you.
Good night for a ride, isn't it? Glad to be of service.
Okay.
It's a storage room.
Wow.
No mail for me this time. Faina must be the one that keeps things looking nice around here. I bet Dr. Volkov wouldn't remember to take care of flowers to save his life.
Wow.
Faina's Good evening. How are you feeling, Faina?
I'm all right, dear, thank you. Just feeling a little weary today.
Oh no.
Oh, glad to hear you're doing better. Sounds like it wasn't anything serious.
Thanks for checking in. Have a restful...
Mwahaha. Sunrise is approaching.
To what do I owe the...
Dr. Volkov, I'd like to ask about my situation, if that's all right. It was you who turned me into a vampire.
Wow.
What?
That is correct.
But I don't remember anything from that day. What exactly happened?
Lisa, I want you to know that I take full responsibility for what happened
Yep.
to you. As your sire, I promise to do my best to ease your transition as a vampire.
However,
in my professional opinion, forcing this memory may be highly detrimental to a fledgling psyche. I can't, in good conscience, reveal the repressed memory of your death before it resurfaces on its own.
all right. I understand.
Trust me, this is for your own good. I hope that eases your mind, even if only a little.
I was wondering if perhaps you could take a look at something for me. I felt a strange burning sensation on my upper shoulder on the night of my awakening. I check it myself, but sadly, mirrors are of little help lately.
Yes, of course. Let me have a peek. Most peculiar. That does not seem like a medical issue, but rather a magical interference that causes a bond. Not too uncommon, sadly, among us. I wish our kind referred to science more often than to that otherworldly nonsense.
Is it bad?
This isn't quite my area, so I'm hesitant to offer a diagnosis, but that being said, it's likely to have been applied by a foreign entity. Depending on that entity, it could be rather harmless or not. You didn't happen to see who might have left it on you, did you?
No. Whoever it was must have been behind the closed door.
I see. In that case, I'm afraid it's one of those wait-and-see situations, dear. Let me know if you have any updates.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll keep you posted.
You're most welcome, dear.
Uh-oh.
Well, it must be an interesting position, being a vampire doctor and treating humans.
I suppose it is. But, like with everything else, give it enough time and you'll get used to it. In a way, I'm sort of a link between the two groups. I have insight into humanity that our kind tends to lose touch with, as well as knowledge that humans don't accumulate due to, well, death.
Oh.
What do you do when you have to explain fang marks on bodies?
That's not nearly as much of an issue as one would think. Tell the humans it's a snake bite, and nobody bats an eye. Oldest trick in the book.
Creative. I was wondering about the vanity.
Oh, that's right. I forgot it was even there. Would you like me to cover it with something? I know some of us don't like to be reminded of our condition that way.
Oh, it's not that. I just wanted to ask who lived there before me. Presumably a human lady?
Oh. Well, if you must know,
Oh, no!
it used to be my daughter's room.
No!
Your daughter?
Yes, however, it's been vacant for quite some time now. Didn't feel right to have all that space unused, so it's a good thing that it finally serves a purpose. Again.
Oh,
Anyway,
no.
What were we talking about?
Doesn't seem like he wants to talk about this now. Maybe I should ask another time.
Oh.
I'm quite enjoying my room.
That's sad.
Thank you again for your hospitality. I've never had a space to myself before.
Very pleased to hear that.
Since it seems that I'm here indefinitely, Would you mind if I maybe decorate it a bit? Make it more my own?
Yes. Yes, of course. Perhaps the room could use a caring touch after all these years. There's a general store between the church and the salon. You can try ordering some new items there. Make yourself at home.
Thank you. I'll make sure to stop by. What should I wear?
That was very sad.
Let's see if we... Too bad I can't... I wonder if I will...
Let's go ape.
Mama? What's wrong, Lisa? Why aren't you asleep? I can't. Would you sing me the lullaby, please? Oh, all right. Let me tuck you back in. Now close your eyes and listen. Hush now, the sun's gone to sleep. Close your eyes, rest now in peace. In the morn you'll awake and the darkness will flee, and the light will await you and me. Away. You sing so well, Mommy. Do you think I'll be able to sing like you when I grow up? You can do anything you put your mind to when you grow up. Anything at all. Really? I hope everyone will like it when I sing too. Of course they will, my sunshine. Now, rest your little eyes. Good night, Mommy. Sweet dreams, my darling.
Lisa. Lisa.
Careful, I'm bound.
What? What's going on? Why is the window open?
Your soul
I swear to God.
is mine.
Ah!
Who is this?
Cookie arrived. Just
Where are
joined
you?
the soiree.
Ah! Fucking hell.
Damn candle.
Thank you. Cookie order. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Who saw it?
I
What
always
are
get
you
I always
doing?
get scared when people follow me because I
got
hit the
you, didn't
fucking
I?
well.
Was this all a prank?
I truly am hilarious, aren't I?
How did you manage to do all this?
It's a bloody werewolf
Well,
scream
I
like
already
"Rah!"
had your warm invitation, so I helped myself to your room. And then I turned invisible for a hilarious prank.
Turn invisible. We can do that?
Uh-huh. Didn't I tell you?
No.
I think I'd remember it if you did.
Could have sworn
Hello.
I told you.
Hello.
Want to try it now? Just
Hi.
hold your breath and relax. It will come to you. There you go.
Invisibility.
Where's Lisa? I don't know.
You really can't see me?
I cannot. Otherwise, you wouldn't be invisible, would you? Oh, now that I think about it, that could have been another hilarious jape. Lord only knows what you would be up to thinking you're invisible. What a missed opportunity.
Huh.
Ah!
Now that's a funny jape.
That's just immature. Be careful with this ability. You can only stay invisible for so long before your power starts draining. You have to remember to take breaks in between.
Ah! The bats are being summoned. The bats are being summoned again! Do I even have, like, a cheeky little pup thing? I don't think I do. No, I don't have a cheeky little pup. I don't have a cheeky little pup. I'm not happy. But we can steal. We can steal.
Now that we've all had our fun, how are things going with the happy couple?
I met Anastasia and got to know her a little bit.
Wow.
She sounds like a nice broad. I thought you two might hit it off. Do you think this is who you will use to get the invitation?
Well,
I don't see why not. We seem to get along.
Obviously, it doesn't really matter to the Countess who you choose as long as you get that invitation and those documents. On a personal note, though, it may not always be better to pick who you like more.
How so?
When it comes to the hunt, it's those who you get close to that get hurt. Just
ooh.
something to consider.
I haven't thought this far ahead. Thanks for the tip,
Ooh.
Hussar.
Just something to consider. Anyhow,
Wait, we're gonna see if we can find cheeky little pup on Blurp. Wait there. Wait there. We're gonna find it. We're gonna find it. Blurp. Let's see if it's on here. Channel point. Okay. Twitch channel points. And it's not loading. Load. Now. New reward. Reward. No, it's not on there. Nope, not on there. That's sad. Technically speaking, I could create a blurb if I but no, it's not on there, which is sad. Not happy.
I suppose my job here is done. I never thought about it this way. Maybe my line of work isn't so bad. Good luck with the invitation.
Yeah,
I'll be
you
rooting
do.
for you. Kind of.
I can't go out there like this. I should remember to pick up Faina's
Wow.
What should I wear? All right. Huh. It appears she could have rheumatic fever. Rather unusual for her age. I should pay her a visit. Good evening.
I'm all right, dear, thank you.
I actually came to talk with you about the test results.
Oh?
I believe...
Well, people always tell me that I am still a child at heart. Perhaps they are more right about it than they think, huh? Is this something I should be concerned about?
If it is what I think it is, with the right treatment, we should be able to fix you in no time. I am glad we caught it at this stage, though. Otherwise, there could have been some rather unpleasant complications. Here is something to help with the inflammation. Take it regularly, and you should feel better soon enough.
Thank you, little dove. What a lucky crone I am to have an angel like you next door.
I don't know if that's quite true.
Don't be shy, dear. You deserve it. Smart as a whip, pretty as a picture. If you stay true to your heart, I can just tell you will go far. This town needs someone like you. Now, more than ever.
Thank you. I'll see what I can do.
That's all one can do anyway, isn't it?
Would you like some help with the plants?
How sweet of you to offer. But I'm all right, dear. Take that will be my one good deed for the day.
One good deed?
Every day, no matter how small, I like to...
Alright, I'm gonna have to turn off the auto thing because I'm missing dialogue here. I might have to turn infinite blood on because I cannot be asked to have to
Did you
sacrifice.
at least helped out a stranger with...
Actually, no. I'm very indecisive about this option. There we go.
directions? Great. Baked some cookies for the neighbours? Even better. Feeding the plants will do just fine for today.
I'm on the big screen now.
That sounds lovely. Maybe I should do the same thing.
Yes, that is a cute bat on my head. It's Bat Starion, who is Bat Astarion from the Hit Game Baldur's Gate. I'm sorry. This guy, Bat Starion.
Well, off you go, little dove. Don't want to hold you with my ramblings any longer.
Good night, Faina. Feel better soon. The air and...
Yeah. We like Bat Astarion.
Goodness!
Why does that literally look like fucking Anna from Frozen? Ah, the bats! The bats! The bats are free.
Don't give up, Marusa. You're making great progress.
The bats have been summoned. My colony of bats. My precious colony. My precious colony. Ha ha ha.
I still can't get through the etude. My fingers just slip as if the strings were covered with butter. I hate it.
It's a hard piece. In a week, you'll go through it without even thinking, I promise. Practice makes perfect.
I'd argue that practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes improvement, in my personal opinion. Because not gonna lie, you cannot really be perfect at something. Otherwise, there's no room to improve. So, that's my verdict as an artist and stuff.
Cheer up, sweetie. Go and get some fresh air. I'll see you in a couple of days.
Good night, Madam Skvortsova. Thank you.
You turn!
Tough lesson.
Marusa's such a talented student. She just doesn't have the same advantages some other children do. Only she had an instrument to practice at home. She'd probably be playing in a concert hall already.
Yeah, like...
Is there anything we can do to help?
You are such a kind soul, Lisa. I am actually trying to raise a little money for instruments for some of my students.
Otters are iconic.
I put a little something there whenever I can. But times haven't been exactly easy lately.
How much do you still need to collect for Marusa's violin?
Those aren't cheap. I think I can get her a decent one for 15 more coins. We'll get there at some point. I'm so happy you stopped by.
It's such a cozy little place. I wish I could have went to a school like this when I was growing up.
You mentioned you used to play the violin yourself.
Yes, when I was younger, but that was all so long ago. I don't remember any of it.
Oh, I don't believe that for a second. I bet you were great too.
No, I really wasn't. I did always dream of learning to play the piano, though.
Is that a fact?
My mother used to be very good. I loved listening to her and imagining I'd play just as well. But then we ended up selling it, and it never came to be.
Aww.
What a shame. Lisa, I have a wonderful idea. Why don't we fix this injustice? Let me give you a free lesson.
Sorry, I'm taking a picture of myself.
Sure, why not? That's very kind of you.
Come, take a seat. I'll show you how it's done.
I posted a fucking funny selfie in the fucking Discord in a totally unrelated channel. It's in the fucking Vampire and Bat Chatter. Oh, I don't want to play. Huh? Like, that type of, okay. I'm a bit nervous. Okay, but... What the fuck? I'm scared! I don't like this. Because, like, trying to play it with controller, you have to physically, like, do, like... You have to... Oh, wrong note. I used to be able to like do the fucking like Green Hills one thing, like no. It's gonna be like that one. How did I do it back in the day? Wait. I'm so sorry. Like instead of playing the game, I played Sonic. I am very important. Alright, let's see if I can actually, Ah! I need to
That's not
restart
right.
this.
Learning from errors is just as important as playing correctly.
I need to, like, figure out which keys are which. Because trying to do that on the controller, it doesn't work. Nah, I can't do it. That is pathetic. I can hopefully do this. Okay. Yay!
What did I say, huh?
Yay!
I knew it. I can see talent a mile away.
I want to play the
You're
piano
just
again.
a great teacher, that's all.
You must come back for more. We'll make you the next big thing. Just wait and see.
Thank you for the encouragement. You're quite a gifted teacher. Where did you learn to play?
Back in my hometown, where I lived before I met Evgeny, my husband, all I dreamt about was becoming a professional pianist. Write my own music.
Is that so?
I was doing rather well too. Performing at decent venues, getting noticed, but then we moved here. It was supposed to help Evgeny's career, renew his creativity. That was, of course, before he... Never mind that. I am here now. And that's that.
What happened with Evgeny? You can trust me. I won't tell.
Thank you, Lisa. The truth is hardly a secret anyway. Evgeny started drinking soon after we moved to this godforsaken town. I mean, he always drank. Ever since I met him, really. But then again, who doesn't around here? Besides, he's a poet, you know. Artistic nature, people said. Let him be. But it has been getting worse and worse. Now every other night he isn't home.
I don't know if it helps, but my father is a drunk. He started when my brother and I were very young, and it hasn't been easy for us. If you need help or a shoulder to cry on, I'm here for you.
Thank you so much, Lisa. I'll make sure to remember. It's getting late. I shouldn't keep you any longer. Besides, you've heard enough from me for weeks to come.
Oh, don't be silly. Would you like me to walk you home again?
Not today, thank you. I'm not quite ready to come back yet. I think I will just practice here a little more.
Of course. I'll give you some privacy.
Lisa, before you go, would you please come over for dinner sometime?
We got an invite!
I'd love to chat some more. Besides, it would be nice to get you acquainted with my husband.
It would be my absolute pleasure. I'll make sure to drop by.
Delightful. Stop by our house anytime. If you see the light, it means we're home. I'll make sure to cook us something nice. Good night, Lisa.
Good night.
We got an invite.
Well, the invitation is received.
Nice evening, isn't it? Good evening.
Wow. We got more bats. Mwahaha.
So good to see you, dear. I was just thinking about you. Stop by any...
Wow.
The lights are off outside. It's too early for Evgeny and Anastasia to sleep. They must be out. That's one messy path. I'd rather wait for it to be tidied up.
Oh, hydrate. Wahaha. Thank you. Oh, shit. Shit. I forgot to fucking, like, save beforehand.
Mama, what's... Oh, no.
It's fine.
Now the
It's fine.
sun's gone to
It's fine.
sleep.
I forgot to,
Close
like,
your
save
eyes,
the game.
rest now in peace. In the morning.
Okay.
When you'll awake and the darkness will
Yeah, we got more mother singing.
and the light will await you and me, await you and me. You sing so well, Mom. You can do.
Yes, and then we're gonna get told.
Lisa.
Yeah.
Lee. Your soul
Yes.
is mine.
Who is this? Where are you?
Ah! Damn candle.
Who saw? What? How?
Well, and
Turn.
I could have just. There you go. I can. Oh, Lord, what a. That's be careful. You have. Now that we've.
I'm at.
She's. Do you.
Not. I'm at Afghani.
Charming. Do you think that.
I don't think so.
Obviously, it doesn't really matter on a. It. When it just.
I have.
Just anyhow.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
I suppose my. I know. Good.
Yes, behave. We know you haunted it. Oh, well.
Too
First
bad.
of
I.
Wait, what's this one? Wait. Okay.
I should remember to.
Oh, why did not let me fucking into the thing, man? Go away.
What should I? All right. Huh. What should I?
Ah, the bats. The bats.
Good evening.
I'm all.
If it. I am here.
Don't. If this
Thank.
thank that have helped feed. Well,
Good night.
Well, there we go. We're back here again.
Don't you give up, Marusa.
All right,
You're
that's
making
fine.
Great progress. It's a cheer up. Good evening.
Tough lesson.
Oh,
Is
you I how those will
it's
you
yeah that
oh I
is my but that
what come there you go. Slow and steady. That's not right. You have the fingers of a true pianist. So long and thin. What did I say, huh? I knew it.
There we go.
you're just a great teacher. That's all.
You must come back for more. You're
Right,
back
yeah,
in
we
all.
already-
that-
I was, but then,
What?
thank the truth. If I'm this, but it,
My if
thank you. It's getting not to. I think of please. I'd love this. Oh,
good night. Well,
Hello there.
have you seen?
I'm afraid I
Did something happen?
nothing out of the ordinary.
Oh,
I'd say chances of that are
does this kind?
it's not getting better. I can tell you that.
Where do you think he went?
I'm willing to bet that he's at that vodka bar on the other side of town. Real nasty place. And I'm not just saying that because they're my competition.
Thank you.
Hey, it's none of my business, of course. I wouldn't drink their Cabernet if I were you. Just a friendly piece of advice.
Understood. Thank you, Arb.
Farewell.
Wow.
Ah, my favourite customer. What can I do for you? Have the most.
Booze here smell.
Greetings. Come again.
What would you like? Sure thing.
Ah, my. Coming right up.
Wait, I'm gonna save first before I do anything. I'm gonna save first.
can't put a cloth. Too bad. I won.
Go away, you. What is this?
These books are written.
Good evening, sweetheart.
Alright, bye.
Seeing you.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
What should I...
Wow. Well, there we go.
The lights are off outside. It's too early for Evgeny and Anastasia to sleep. They must be out. Locked. There's last month's newspaper. Peculiar. What's... Huh. Although she... Glinka, Chopin, Bach.
Wow.
She really does have wonderful taste in music. Some dusty... Looks like... People don't always smile for... They must have been happy at the time. So that... This must be Evgeny's stuff. A lot of... These are Evgeny... interest. Her name is It started a... Good to know. Author's copies of Evgeny's poetry book, Dead Winter. Maybe I should give it a read at some point. Evgeny has enough of those anyway. I'm sure...
What the hell?
They're back. And...
And how much exactly do you owe them?
I owe what I owe. No need to go into details.
Funny. And I'd say it's prime time we get into them. We are broke, Evgeny. We can't afford these habits any longer.
We'll get by.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to get by, Evgeny. I want a normal life with a normal husband. I meant...
Uh-oh.
That's it. I don't want to hear another word of this.
Have you been drinking again?
No.
Don't lie to me, Evgeny. You're drunk. Every day this week you have been drinking.
I am not drunk. I just had one glass. That's it.
I am spying.
I can't take another minute of this hysteria.
Where are you going? Don't you dare go on another bender.
I feel so weak and hungry. A secret panel. There's an envelope with us. Hold on a sec. 50 Maybe they won't. This must... I'm starving. If I don't eat now, I just... There she is. I can smell... I need to taste her. I think... Should I come over? Anastasia?
Lisa? You scared me. What are you doing here?
The door was open, so I took advantage of the invitation. Hope that's all right.
Yes, of course. In fact, I'm glad you're here. Lisa, this is a nightmare.
What is it?
It's Evgeny. I've begged him to stop, but every time it's the same. Every week is the same. Every night when he is out, I pray that he will come back sober. I am so tired. I want to forget about all this, just for a moment. And after all I've seen, vodka is not the answer for me.
Maybe there's something I can do to help you tune it all out a little.
What is it?
It might sound silly, but there is this... I remember how much it used to help me with similar thought. Let me sing it for you.
Please.
Hush, love, the sun's gone to sleep. Close your eyes.
So that's how she uses the enchanting ability.
In the morn you'll awake and the darkness will flee, and the light will await you and
I agree.
me, await you and Anastasia? No response. Did I just enchant? Truthfully, I meant I have to.
Ah! Sorry. Hey, yo!
Dear Lord. Lisa? Is that you? What have you done to my wife?
Uh-oh.
That's not how this was supposed.
What do you think you're doing? Help!
I'm not a petty man, but I think it's safe to say you owe me one.
Don't you need an invitation to come here?
Only inside the house. Gardens don't count. People have this weird notion that they can own the land itself. I guess nature doesn't feel that way.
Hussar?
I knew you were going here tonight, and I thought I should... Lo and behold, I heard...
I was trying to use...
They must not have liked you enough for you to charm them.
How were you able to do it then?
Not particularly, but the more experienced you become, the less effort it takes to charm someone. Some of the elders can even do it to complete strangers.
What do I do now?
Relax. First thing you do is, I trust that you
Here are the documents Savelli kept in their house.
Excellent. Countess will be... Looks like someone is moving up in higher society.
I'm delighted to hear it.
Your friend here will wake up soon. He won't have any memory of what happened in the last few minutes, but he won't feel good about you, I can tell you that much. He will, of course, immediately go check on his wife, who should be back at it in a few days. Needless to say, if I were you, I'd let the doctor handle that one. I'm sure he will just blame it all on...
I should go warn him.
That might be a good idea. Best to be done with this dreary business before sunrise. Oh, and if you ever get so ravenous again, might I suggest hunting rabbits in the forests and fields instead? Might not be the most nutritious nor pleasant of business, since you won't be able to enchant them. However, it'll work as a last resort if you haven't managed to enchant a human under more private circumstances than tonight. I should get going too. Must have been a hell of a week, huh? Hang in there, sister. It gets easier.
Thank you, Hussar.
Good night, Lisa. Not a day without drama.
I should get out of here before it's too late. Evening, Doctor.
Yes, yes. Would you like some tea?
I wouldn't want to bother you.
Come, come. It's still hot.
All right.
I'd offer you some sushki and candy, but to eat solid food in our condition, you'd need a special pill.
What kind of a pill?
Given we are technically dead, among a host of other physiological changes, we lack the correct enzymes to process regular food. That means we require some medical assistance to do it. So, how did you enjoy your first week as a parasite?
Excuse me?
Well, by the blush on your face, I assumed you'd fed on your first victim, have you not?
Oh. Oops. Oopsie. Not my fault.
I did. Tonight I fed on my first victim.
Honestly, this is nothing to be ashamed of. It's just what we are. We are forced by nature to survive by leeching on the weak and vulnerable. The sooner you accept it, the better. I learned it the hard way myself.
I suppose you are technically correct, but still.
Not only that, but, unlike all the other parasites of the world, we don't even have the common decency to die. At least they decompose and give back to Earth in a circle of life, but we live forever. We are the ultimate parasite.
Let's say that's true. There isn't all that much you and I can do about it, is there?
That's where you're wrong, Lisa. We can still contribute to this world with our minds. We can still help science. We can do some real good here, Lisa. Trust me. That's why I converted you. This is why you are here.
Fucking hell.
These must be your friends.
Thank you.
Go and have some rest. And don't worry. I'll take care of everything.
Thank you, Doctor. Good luck.
It's all going to work itself out.
It's been a long night.
That was a lot. Oh my god.
Lisa? Lisa, are you all right?
Yes, Father.
Oh no.
Sorry, Father. I'm all better now.
Oh no.
Nonsense. Are you ill, dear? Should I fetch a doctor?
No, thank you. It's just... I don't think I want to go tomorrow.
What? Why not?
It's just... I don't know if I'm ready. The competition is so high. The odds of me getting in the academy are practically none. What if I don't know any answers? What if I fail miserably, tarnish both my reputation and the family name?
No!
Lisa, look at me, dear. Lord knows I haven't always been the most compassionate parent to you and your brother. Perhaps I've picked a stick over a carrot more often than I should have, and for that I am sorry.
Dad,
As little consolation as it is, I know at least you can trust my words when I say this, with the exception of some occasional disciplinary warnings. You've been a truly remarkable student. You've brought home nothing but perfect marks. You know your history more than well enough to not repeat its mistakes. I've never seen a more dedicated and talented young person than you. You've dreamt about being a doctor as early as when you started performing operations on your dolls. If someone can pass this exam and get in, it's you.
Aww.
If anyone deserves to be there, it's you.
Aww.
That's all I have to say.
Do you really believe that?
Give me a minute.
Where are you going?
Where the hell did I put it?
Dad, what are you looking for?
Aha! There it is. There. This is something I was going to give you when you got your notice of acceptance.
It's the medallion.
It's so beautiful. It must have cost a fortune. But what if I don't get in? I can't accept this.
I always knew that you'd pass with flying colors. That's why I bought it early. I wanted to give it to you as a reminder of us when you move to the capital to study. But perhaps you need it more tomorrow. This way, you will always have your family to support you. We'll be there tomorrow with you as well, no matter what happens.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. Something's not right. Hussar? This wasn't even funny the first time.
Nah, that's green. I don't trust it.
What is this?
What are you?
What are you? How are you doing that?
The time is nigh. The dead's adieu.
What are you talking about? Ah!
Kupala's night we will meet again. What you owe will be returned.
Was that real?
Lisa? Is everything all right? I thought I heard something. I'm coming in. What happened?
A strange shadow appeared out of nowhere. It spoke of a debt and Kupala Night. Does any of this make sense to you?
It's true that Kupala's night is coming soon. All kinds of unholy things crawl out from their dens around then. You had an encounter with an entity like this before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Could be a nav that made a bond with you that way.
Glossary. Nav.
A nav?
A dead soul that can't find rest and causes trouble in the realm of the living.
Kind of reminds of us a little, doesn't it?
Interesting perspective. I am hardly an expert on the supernatural, which is ironic in my current state. Science always made more sense to me than all that. Which actually brings me to my point. I would advise to find a book on the subject and learn more before Kupala night comes.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll keep that in mind.
I heard that Roman in the bookshop just received some new papers on hematology from Germany. I believe they should be able to push me over the fence. I'd get them myself, but I'm so swamped lately I could barely make it to your room.
Certainly. I'll pick them up for you.
Much obliged. Here, that should be enough to buy them. Well, I'd better get back.
Will do. Too bad. I wonder...
Welcome to the Book Emporium, Madame. My name is Roman. If you have any questions at all, I'm right here at your service. Good evening.
The novelty might wear off quickly. Your shop is so neat and lovely. I feel like I'll be around here all the time.
That's music to my ears. May I ask what your name is?
Lisa. Lisa Morozova.
How may I help you today, Lisa?
I'm looking for... I'm actually an apprentice to Dr. Volkov. He sent me over hoping you might have...
Of course. I'm here anyway. Just head into the...
What a night.
The pleasure.
I'm looking. I have a bit...
That's...
Do you have a...
It's been a minute. Just give me...
Wow.
There. Let me...
May I see...
Certain.
Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Sorry.
Hope you enjoy it.
So this is... It's a... This room... Findings on he... Brilliant. The world... I wonder...
Did you find the book?
I did. Dr. Volkov.
Please send it.
I'm look... I can't even imagine how many books you must have read.
It's just a...
Would you please recommend...
Literally nothing could... But first, you must... Are you in a romance?
I do enjoy perhaps something to exercise my mind.
Say no more. It's rather old, but good foreign literature is such a rare find in this country. It's my dream to make it more accessible and help educate our people a little.
I must say, aren't we lucky that someone like you works in this town?
Sadly, it's not a very common sentiment, but clients like you make it all worth it. Lisa, please accept it free of charge as a token of my deep appreciation.
That's so generous of you, Roman.
However, come...
Oh?
You must come here again when you finish and share your opinion. I'm dying to know your thoughts on it.
Why, of course. I will get on it immediately.
Splendid. I'll be waiting for it with great impatience. See you soon.
Doctor? Dr. Volkov?
Uh-oh.
How may I assist?
I brought the hematology research.
Ah, splendid. Thank you, Lisa. How is old Roman doing?
He seems well. Quite an amusing fellow.
Indeed. Don't know how I would ever get by without his foreign literature section. Was there anything else, my dear?
That's all, Doctor.
Very well.
I am also AP. AP just my state of mind.
Let's see if we can...
Plus we end in like half an hour or something, so...
I can't go out there like...
Yeah, I need to save.
Too bad I
Yeah.
can't... I wonder if...
I'm just tired constantly. Like, that is my state of mind these days.
What can I do for...
Dr. Volk?
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if it's a good time to hear the rest of your story.
Yeah.
I suppose it's...
So, what happened after you turned?
I didn't know back then what I'd become. There was no one to explain it to me, so I had to find it out on my own. Thank goodness my infant daughter, Sophia, was with her grandparents that night and avoided our fate, so... I tried to go back to life as usual, albeit without my wife. I was naive enough in the early years to believe that I could live a normal life with my daughter. I hired a wet nurse, locked myself in my room for research during the day, and continued to see patients at night.
Mood.
And for the first decade or so, everything seemed to go according to plan. I learned what I was by trial and error, and allowed myself to feed on the humans that entrusted me with their care. Bleeding a patient is a lot easier when you have fangs.
And after that, what happened?
Time happened, dear. She aged, and I didn't.
Aww.
By the time Sophia was 16, it was starting to become quite obvious that I hadn't aged a day. I laughed it off when people mentioned it, but deep down, I knew I wouldn't be able to do it forever. And then they came.
You mean the Countess?
If it wasn't for her, it would have been someone else, but yes, higher society. They finally found out about my condition and came to collect my debts. Knowing what I do now, honestly, I'm surprised it took them so long to find me. They spared my life in exchange for my continued research for vampire kind. As for Sophia, I had to abandon her for her own protection. You know the family rules by now. They wouldn't keep her alive if she knew their secrets. And so, I disappeared. Made it look like I was lost to the wilderness.
That must have been dreadful.
To sever the bond of father and daughter. To cause the person you love more than life itself such pain. It nearly killed me.
So, you never saw her again?
If you don't mind, I should get back to my work. We can talk again some other time.
I understand. Thank you for sharing all this with me. Till next time.
Good night, Lisa.
What should I... Cleaning the beakers. There. Much better.
Lisa.
So...
Oh, that's right. I'm doing one of my house... You see, she has hemochromatosis.
Excess of iron in the blood, right?
Ha! Precisely. You keep pleasantly surprising me, Miss Morozova. The patient often experiences pain, fatigue, and other unpleasant issues. There isn't a known cure, I'm afraid, but there is something we can do to reduce the symptoms.
Thank you.
You want us to feed on her to lower her iron levels?
Indeed I do. I figured I can let you do the bleeding this time.
Is this ethical?
From a mortal standpoint, no, of course not. From a vampire's point of view, this is one of the more ethical ways we can carry on living. The blood would either go to us or the leeches, and, frankly, I believe we're at least one step above those creatures. But enough dilly-dallying, we should get going. She can be a terribly grumpy patient if her pain isn't managed in time.
Lead on then, Doctor.
Let's go.
Good old Nicolina, always leaving her key in the same spot. After you.
How do I get inside? I haven't yet been invited.
Oh, right. Let me handle that. Nicolina, it's Dr. Volkov.
Ah, Doctor, you ought to let yourself in. My joints are aching worse than a boil on a donkey's arse.
You should know that I've brought my assistant today. May she come in?
She? Well, all right. Well, what use is she out there? Come on in.
Come then, Lisa. You've heard our patient. She shouldn't be kept any longer.
Much better. Lead on, Doctor.
Now, Nicolina, how are you feeling today?
What do you think, Doctor? Like shit, and that's why you're here, isn't it? And she's your assistant, eh? Tell me, girl, what does a woman know of medicine?
I see our patient takes some issue with my presence.
And she won't be the last. However, right now, above all else, She needs our help.
You're right.
Hey, what's taking so long?
After my initial studies at the so, if you trust and respect his judgment, then you'll do the same for.
Oh, fancy broad, aren't you?
Aye.
She's a bright one, Nicolina. Given more time and opportunity, she could put most of my colleagues to shame.
If you say so.
Now then, let's not delay the treatment any longer. I'm going to let Lisa here take the lead. Lisa, come take the leeches. All right, this is pretty simple. Just enchant her, then drink your fill of...
Of course, Doctor.
Aye. Uh-oh.
Good work, Lisa. That's enough. She should be feeling a little brighter now when she comes round. Tell me, how did you feel during that? You responded to me well enough.
I just wanted to assist the patient. She was in pain, and I was here to help.
A commendable attitude, if maybe not the most practical at times. Listen, Lisa, I suppose it's about time I share with you the full extent of my research. You see, when a vampire overindulges on blood, it imbues us with a feeling of power, the power the likes of which can't be achieved in any other way. But it does come with a cost. Each time, the bloodlust grows until
one goes fair.
Precisely. It turns our kind into exactly the kind of monsters that human tales make us out to be. Vampires like this live in squalor and care only for their next feed. It was a creature like this that killed my wife and stole my life from me.
Can something even be done about this?
I believe so, yes. In theory, it may be possible. Unfortunately, research like this takes the kind of time and resource that I simply didn't have. That is until Countess Orlova presented me with an offer.
It sounds like a terrible existence.
Indeed. I've sought a way to put an end to this, to stop us living such a parasitic lifestyle.
The Countess made a deal with you? Why do I feel like there's a catch?
That's because there is one. As you can imagine, she has no real interest in remedying the bloodlust.
So why would she approach you in the first place?
Well, in separating the addictive elements, I should also be able to distill the parts that give us power. That means she can create a consumable that temporarily boosts one's strength and abilities without any side effects. In return, I was allowed to continue my work and provided with everything I need. Funding to purchase lab equipment, as well as other expenses, and...
So, that's why she allowed you to turn me. The reason why I'm here.
In a sense, yeah.
So, that's all I am to you? Why my entire life was taken away from me? A resource for your studies?
As I mentioned before, your unfortunate demise was not in my control, and I assure you, you are much more than an asset to me. But no matter. All I wanted you to know right now is that I trust you. Adler, you should get going.
All right.
Shoo!
Get away from me.
More huts in the village.
Fly away now.
Wow. I know.
Oh. Is that you, Trophime? I didn't expect to find anyone out here at this hour.
My lady, you scared me. I thought a Rusalka had finally come for her pound of flesh.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
That's all right. It's just my old mind being foolish.
Yes.
Is that your boat out there?
Aye. I decided to bring it out here for good. Thought better for the townfolk to use when I'm not around than for it to gather dust inside my hut.
That's very kind of you. Are there even fish out at this hour?
Of course. Some critters only come out when it's dark, as you know. And others when it rains. I don't know why. I just know they taste good grilled and smoked.
You seem to know quite a bit about this hobby.
As I should. It was my papa that taught me everything I know. And I've worked out the best ways to catch fish and how to make bait. I try to go out on the lake as often as my body lets me. Which is getting less often as time goes on.
The Countess keeps you...
No more than her other servants. I have a good life, really.
You can be honest with me.
Meow.
I'm all right, really. Thank you. But if I may ask you, why are you here? This isn't the sort of place I'd expect someone like you to visit.
Thank you.
Just exploring the area. Still trying to get used to my new home.
That makes sense. There is some beauty to be found in this town of ours.
You mentioned Rusalkas earlier. Do you really think they inhabit this lake?
I do. In fact, I know it to be true.
And yet you need to tell me?
We're there then. We're there then. Mohaha. Has it changed? I think so. Wahaha.
I know more about monsters than you might think. I knew the tricks it was trying to play on me and how to fight them. In the end, I was a... It's almost like she's waiting for her chance again, for me to let my guard down. But I haven't yet. Old Trophim is not like a fish, to be caught by a simple lure.
I do admire...
I just... now, if you don't mind...
That's fine.
I must... If I don't, I'll miss my chance to earn myself some fine trophies.
Then, don't let me...
Thank you. It's been good should you want to talk more, you're welcome to stop by after I finish my daily duty.
Thank you, Trophine.
How the hell do I get out of here? Yeah. Oh, so that's where I am. Okay.
Come here, Bert.
Faina.
Much better, dear. Come.
Sure. Didn't we?
You know, Lisa, I have once a week, no matter, I go to the general store and buy a small cone of seed. Then I come to this when the cone is empty, I eat my favorite
and
tremendous little dove. Everyone deserves a little break every once in a while. Deceptively hot.
Whenever I do have an evening to myself, thinking of all the things I could be doing instead, all the things I didn't do.
Easier to stay busy than to face your feelings sometimes. How are you feeling lately, little dove? You were quite startled when I first saw you. Are you getting used to your new home?
It is getting better, little by little. But if I'm honest, I don't know if I will ever feel home.
I see. You know, I think I have... Stop by my place when you have a moment.
Oh.
I do, little dove. Trust me. Ah, the seed is almost gone. That means...
Time for your alone time with the pastry.
That's right.
I should go. Thank you for the advice, Faina. Hope you enjoy your treat.
I always do. I hope you find yours soon, dear.
Alright, we're about to die if we don't go, like, you know. Alright. I think though we might leave it here. So I love that game. It is a very nice game, I will say. I like it very much. But I think it's time we do this. Delicious, of course. Of course. If you haven't already, come join the Diss of the Chords. You know, so you can keep up to date even when I'm not streaming. There's an ad that starts in like a minute. So like, I'm trying to get this out as quickly as possible. We are going to raid someone. I don't know who yet. Copy that. If you want to join in on the raid. You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm not going to like hold you at gunpoint and say, hey, you need to come with my raids. Ooh. We should do a Nero raid. Come on. A Nero raid. Come on. He's one of the people that helped me become affiliate, and I am really grateful for him, and he's genuinely such a nice person. So I think we should go and raid him and just make his day a little bit better. Thank you all for coming along. Remember to join the Discord if you haven't. Thank you for spending time with me with vampires and all that snazzy stuff. Thank you. Bye-bye now. Fucking hell.